Are you reading a new novel with your students? Which chapter have you finished? We're on chapter 14. They are already bored. Do you need a new project? Here, come, I will help you. But only reading in the classroom and just highlighting the vocabulary items, that is going to be too boring. And for today's project, you don't need to have a lot of different materials. Just one piece of butcher paper or cardboard paper. Give it to them to use it as the background. Some colorful paper in different colors so that they can write the vocabulary items, the list of the vocabulary items that you are giving to them on those pieces of paper and attach it to their project. Then they need to use those vocabulary items that, for example, were used in chapter 5 of your story or in the first 3 pages of the book. What I did to make it more interesting was that I told them that you need to use the same characters of the same story and these vocabulary items that I am giving you to make your own story. It can be about anything. And what really helps with these kinds of projects is the kind of brainstorming that you do before you start the project. I usually write the name of all of the characters that we have in the story on one part of the word, and then on the other part of it I write the list of the vocabulary items that I have chosen from that chapter. Then I brainstorm. I ask them to tell me what they think can happen in this story, which is a complete new story. It's not related to the story that they have. It can actually be related. I tell them it can be related to the theme. It can be about friendship. It can be about how you want to change your destiny, or if you want it to be about space, it can be about space. If you want it to be about a little farm, you can change it and it can be about that. So we brainstorm a little, come up with different ideas, and then when I find out that they know what they want to do and they've got like a story in their head ready to begin, then I let them be and I start monitoring. I start walking around the classroom, checking if every group is really on track. When they are done, don't forget to give them feedback. What I do is that I try to use one shape for each project. Like it can be a heart, it can be a cloud, like a normal rectangle or a square, anything that you like, and the same color on each and every project, because they usually design it with different colors themselves. In order to stand out, you need to choose one unique color for each project, that with that color they will understand that, oh, this is Sarvi, this is the teacher giving feedback. And then on that piece of paper I write whatever I think. First, performance based, because for me it's actually the most important thing, the most important takeaway of them from the class, and then language related. Now, why do I think that performance related feedback is more important than language focused ones? Because this is what they will learn that they will use in life. You know, like not all of the students from my class are going to be fluent English speakers, but if they learn how to teamwork together right now and find the best and the most efficient way of finishing up one project, then I think for each and every lesson, each and every job in the future, they will be ready. So for me, my goal is to make them ready for life, not necessarily speaking perfect English. Well, if that happens, I wouldn't mind. I would actually be very happy as well. So again, we're not finished. I will be attaching those feedback papers on their projects. I will then attach it in the corridor. I will let them have a good look. I will let them be curious as they are walking in the corridor, playing with each other, even the other lessons, the other classrooms. And then another session, we will be putting all of the projects, we will be taking all of the projects back to the class, working on the errors, working on the problems that are, for example, language focused. Even sometimes I give them pair works to talk about their performance and how they could actually make it better for the next projects. And then we're done. A great project for practicing vocabulary items. I usually have different forms of projects with my students, and you can see another example of it here at the top, somewhere here or here, I don't know. Just go check it out.